Alrighty, guys, it's time for another 1,000 days of thankfulness. Today, day 30 comes from December 21st, 2017, and day 30 is poetry. Now, I started writing poetry, I'd say junior year is when I started some of my rudimentary stuff. But I started writing spoken word about two, say 3 years ago at this point. And I absolutely, I love writing poetry. I know it's not a lot of people write poetry or enjoy writing poetry, or enjoy hearing poetry for that matter. It's sort of a, I don't know. It's something that isn't around very much. It's an art form that isn't used very much, in my opinion. Not as much as the others, I should say. But I really enjoy it. I've written so many spoken word poems. I have this here. It's got, poem after poem after poem and unfinished poems and so many different things, just thoughts I jot down, and rhymes and rhythms and connections that I just write down, and I just love to write, and I love writing spoken word poetry. The first time I was really introduced to spoken word was a guy named Rudy Francisco, and the first spoken word poem I wrote was sort of in like dedication him. It's I call it I titled it Rudy Francisco, and it's just talking about how I want to be like him. I want to be, I'll write how he does, and I enjoy it. It gives me satisfaction writing good spoken word poetry. I like to go to poetry slams and listen and even perform some of my pieces there. And for a while it was an outlet for my emotions, for my feelings, for me to just get stuff out. So I didn't dwell on it. It was something to get the things that were happening in my brain onto paper, so I would stop being tormented by them. And I love to do it. I love writing, and it's something that I used to do a lot of. I don't do it a lot now anymore, but every once in a while I get some ideas that I put down on a piece of paper, and I just kind of, I start with a few things, and then it just turns into this whole spiel. And I don't know, it's part of who I am. It's a large part of who I am, turning just thoughts and feelings into lines of prose and metaphors and similes, and just writing beauty. So yeah, that's day number 30, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.